was so much better than what we were doing.
Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last year's national champion, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Wildcats offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression.
That's good.
And then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't
I'm
matter
done
if
for
he was
that.
single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. He leaves it with his back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Here's a hit. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got it. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
The offense goes as he goes. So
You're
really
tore
no surprise on the
Oklahoma.
opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sooners offense will take the field for the first time. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10.
Oh my gosh.
This time they'll go to the running game. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18.
Look at that.
He'll do it himself. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back on the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, 3rd and goal. Now try to pound their way in. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Safe completion on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Oh, yeah.
Much more there, a first down, and they're down to the 42. The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the big tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Okay.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Might as well stick with him. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Those 3rd downs are hard to execute, and when you get in the red zone, it gets even harder, but this offense did a great job. Now, forget the 3. We're leaving that behind. Now set up 1st and goal.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
I thought he was out.
That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to bring it out. And the returner can find no daylight.
Nice.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Picked off. A turnover in their own end.
Okay, that was interesting.
In the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few 1st downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open.
Okay.
And that's why that one fell incomplete.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Firing to the right, complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Complete to the left. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Touchdown!
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game.
Oklahoma. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Wildcats are on the move. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
That'll be enough for the
Good catch, I got. All right.
Down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
No job.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
All right, we're going to try and pass it.
From the 31 on 1st
Oh,
down.
my.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub.
And he motors into the end zone.
There is no defense.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Plenty of time
same 7
but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
Big timeout.
They'll start this drive with a pass. They're working that left side. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Almost intercepted.
I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small.
Here comes the
He missed one.
Up at the 28.
You're not
The
going to
other,
win a lot
oh
of
my.
games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job of communicating and giving their QB time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking deep down the right side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
I did not mean to do
On
that.
the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Poor starting field position here for this offense. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle? Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throwing right. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field.
That's 2 interceptions. What that
college
is.
football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere. An absolute ball.
Under fire. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given him a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. The Wildcats will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time for this Sooner
It's
offense to go
Oklahoma
back to
team in
work.
trouble.
Not hard to figure
With
out
their
why they
coach.
trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way.
If we hold
and
on,
find out
they'll
what
be
happens
2
here
and
in the second
5.
half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance.
But they got the
because we keep
toughest
turning the
schedule.
football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being brilliant.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
In the
Nice.
second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it. But you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
No!
Another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 36.
Alright, so I gotta say
This
this.
is exactly what you needed to see from this
Who
defense to
would-
start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Kentucky will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard
Good job, man.
line before he stops, and that's when the offense will set up shop.
Oh, tight end had tackle.
keep it himself. He gets
Nice.
nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, running back on the move. Really good pickup on second down there, leaves them with 3rd and 2. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there.
He went back,
Short
though.
on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
3:25.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Here's the handoff. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive.
Oh my gosh, we almost missed that.
Just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pulls and fires it complete to
That's
the
good
right.
defense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He'll pull it down. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
From the gun, the ground game. Picks up the 1st down.
That's 100.
Across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Went past one. So yeah, we.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. And
Hey,
he's
that's
wrapped
it.
up after a solid return on the pick.
We've just seen in this game, the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
He's got his man across the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go back to the ground. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Fires complete on the crosser. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Our offense
And
is
the
struggling.
Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all take.
And he will get
Nice.
back goes down at the 17.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive either way? An advantageous situation now for this defense.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. That gets them back to within 10. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll leave it with him. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside.
Are you
the tackles
shitting
like
me,
right
Kentucky?
there. You just got to execute.
Why are we
You got to
struggling?
be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. You'll feel
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Not much of a chance on the return.
Our defense is winning the game for us.
it doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor.
Our offense went bye-bye.
You make a big play. Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Complete in the middle.
His first catch.
Defense makes a stop when the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is
And he'll step in.
He carried. He carried that. It's
Being a
over.
little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Arkansas State. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on
Nice.
that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Looking to take a shot. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and making a huge gain along the sideline.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Quarterback stands alone, all the wide receivers. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The
Well,
clock is still running and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that was a big-time stop defensively. Being physical, creating a negative play on that last run. Now you're setting up 3rd down. This is the critical time. You've got to find a way to get off the field. You're trailing late in the game. Give it back to your offense to go see if they can score.
They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
They get the win there now, bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in
We
the
did
loss column,
fourth
there are much
quarter
bigger fish to
shutout.
fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So